Hey tribe, welcome in. Let's vibe. You know what it is. So today, Spirit led me to pull out a tool that I haven't used in a long time, but it is a tool that has helped me throughout my journey. And sorry, y'all, I was drinking some water and it spilled all out. All out. So yeah, okay. I'm getting distracted. Spirit led me to pull out a tool that I haven't used in a long time. And the tool are my runes. If you don't know what runes are, they're these little shapes. They can come like shapes of crystals or rocks with symbols engraved on them. So look at it as a smaller version of oracle cards, messages, guidance, but they come in symbols. Look at it like a Greek alphabet or something like that. Each of them means something. So I felt guided to pull out my runes because someone needs a message from these runes. And I'm not sure what that message is, but I'm just going to follow that guidance and ask them to give information, clarity, confirmation, or a sign for whoever is tuning into this video, whenever they tune into this video, and let it be in alignment with their highest good and the highest good of anyone else that may be involved. You take what you need from this message, let go of what doesn't resonate with you, and you can journal about it, meditate on it, and see how things play out for you the rest of this week or the rest of this month. This message is timeless. So as I mentioned, whenever you get it, that's when you needed it. Yeah. And then we'll get to it. This won't be, well, I can never say how long these videos are going to be because I set the intention for it to be short and then it extends. So I'm just going to let it play out the way it's supposed to. And I also felt guided to pull out my African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. So I'll pull a card or two from that deck to see if there's a little clarification about the runes message. So I'm going to start by saying my affirmation. I honor my gift of light, even in the presence of shadows. I open sacred space for healing, not by force, but by grace. I am protected, guided, and divinely appointed, and so it is. Only those aligned with my highest good may approach. I am a vessel of love, not a dumping ground for pain. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel to assist me with this channeling or reading for today. Okay. Spirit of the runes. I ask my higher self to step forward, my ego to step to the side. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Message of the runes. I said message of the room. Ooh, this one jumped out. But it came out sideways. I'll put that to the side. Angels of the runes, spirit of the runes. What message is needed at this time? I'm just gonna let them fall out the way they're gonna fall out. Okay. So let's see. Some of these are coming out sideways. And I'm gonna show you as I get them. And I may try to put a picture up on the screen later of what this placement looked like. I'm not sure, but I'll show you one by one what it looks like. So And then I'm gonna tell you what I intuitively get from this, and then I'll tell you. Oh, ding! It's like, yeah, trust your intuition. Go by what you intuitively feel guided to. Um, and then I'll tell you what my handy dandy book says. And look, y'all like my book. I love this book. It's so witchy. It's like giving me what are the Charmed. It's giving me Charmed vibes. Um yeah, so let's see. Okay. So the first one that comes out, it came out sideways. This symbol comes out sideways. So I want you to look at the image. Tell me, like, think about what this image reminds you of. I won't tell you which direction it's supposed to be in, but I want you to just look at it. Tell me what comes up for you. Or you can put it in the comments. The first symbol, what came up for you immediately? So when I look at this symbol, especially the direction it's facing in, it looks like a 3, right? So it looks like a 3 to me, no matter which direction you see it in. It looks like a 3. So if you looked at my message for Sunday, then you will know that the number 33 kept coming up. Excuse me. Uh, so a 3 is about communication and numerology or life path purposes. 3, communication, clear communication, how you communicate your needs, your wants, your desires, as well as if you are in a profession where you communicate, you're a speaker, you're a teacher, um, influencer, where you use your voice, singer, comedian, whatever. I also think about mind, body, and spirit. Trinity, the Holy Trinity, and bringing all aspects of that part of yourself together. Not feeling like you have to be one way or the other, but how can I combine my spiritual aspects of myself with the worldly part of myself? The way that this symbol is supposed to be. Oh, I did it upside down. The way, well, okay. Who knows? If it was supposed to be the other way, it may be someone with a name that starts with a W that this message is for. But the way I typically look at this rune is this way. So it could be someone name, the name starts with a M, first or last name, nickname. It could be relating to a person in your life whose name starts with an M or a W, depending on how this message needs to come to you. But as I mentioned, it was sideways. So when I think of the M, even movement, things that are moving into your life, things or messages that may come to you in 3s, people that may come into your life with the name M, with the name W, even if it's like a pattern, or even if you have like 3 children whose all of their names have M's. So pay attention to all of those things because this message could really be for you. But the way it came out, yeah, it's like 3. But that 3 is kind of pointing in the past direction. It also looks like a magnet. The magnet, and magnet starts with M. So if you think about the magnet is pulling energy from the past. So make sure you are not drawing to you situations or circumstances or patterns or cycles that have things to do with the past. Stay in the present moment because you are a magnet your energy is a magnet to those things that you focus on. So make sure you're not focusing on the past, because if you're not grounded in the present moment, some things can come up unknown to you, because this second one came up blank. So that means something is unknown at this time. So if you're trying to figure out information and it's like you're drawing a blank, you can't remember certain things, even remembering things from the past. It's like, why can't I remember this situation, or somebody else told you about it? Why can't I remember my childhood? Why can't I remember what I did last week? Or so, like, think about why did what I did last summer come up? Make sure you're not trying to go too far into stuff that really doesn't affect you in this moment, because if you are confused and you're stuck, or you're replaying something over and over again, then you're always going to be confused and stuck and replaying things because you're not present enough in this moment. But things, if you kind of step into that unknown and try to move past it as much as possible, not worrying about too many details that just aren't flowing to you, then it's trying to turn its way around. But for some reason, some of you may still be stuck in trying to remember, trying to uncover information, things that are hidden and unknown to you. Don't go looking for stuff. Let it come to you when it's ready to come to you. And then moving forward, it's like this X. Yeah, X marks the spot, but it's sideways. It's like, how are you splitting your energy in half and you're going in too many different directions? Are you saying no to the things that no longer serve you, the feelings, emotions, ideas that no longer serve you? Are you spreading yourself too thin? It's like the police is like, no, stop, put your hands up. um, I don't know what that had to do with anything, but maybe you're blocking your own blessings. You're blocking your own, or spirit is blocking those memories, those things that you can't remember because they're not serving you at this time. There's nothing you really need from them because you need to move forward. And then this final room, this is the symbol. And right here, like, even looking at this symbol, it looks like it could be a door. It's like this little Pac-Man or whatever that's moving through the door. A door is opening, an opportunity for you to move into a new space is opening. And it's like, are you going in to receive it? Or, are you going to keep blocking your own entryway, your own direction? And depending on how you flip this around, it's like, are you turning around and walking the other way? Are you going back to the past, which the direction of this room was facing? So, like, or are you going to open up, or are you going to close and go back the other way? So I'm going to tell you what the book says. So with this one, it was facing sideways, but this is the real way it's supposed to go. Harmony, teamwork, trust, loyalty. But on the flip side, if you're not following this energy, you could feel some disharmony, some betrayal, mistrust. So if there has been disharmony, betrayal, or mistrust in the past, you have to choose to either forgive yourself or forgive others, especially if they have those initials in their name. If this pattern is coming up in threes, maybe 3 generations, that this energy has been passed down and you're the person that needs to break the cycle. Trust yourself. Surround yourself with people that you can truly trust. But if you don't do that and you're not stepping into a place of harmony and teamwork and loyalty, then those things that you are trying to manifest and pull to you like that magnet are going to be unseen or unknown. but your spirit, your higher self knows what's behind this. And the way it comes up sideways, pay attention to your visions. Pay attention to that inner vision, the part of you that daydreams. And it could also look like that upside down energy. Remember, I said this looked like a little Pac-Man or something going through the door? It's like you're upside down. You're really not focused in the present. And it's just like you may feel stuck, like no forward movement. Why am I replaying this over and over again? And you're just like, what am I supposed to do? You toppled over. And it's like, I can't move. I just don't know where to go, what to do. So with this symbol, where is it? Where is it? This is the direction. This is the way it's supposed to be. The way you're looking at it at the camera. Yeah, it's which direction? Okay, it's supposed to be like a C. It's supposed to look like a C. It's really attached to the letter K. So if you think about that little curve in a K, this is about inspiration, creativity, transformation, and even offspring. Offspring doesn't have to mean your own kids in your real life, but even giving birth to creative ideas, projects, businesses. But remember, this was unseen, unknown, because you're focusing too much on the past, maybe past situations that didn't play out the way you wanted them to. And it's upside down. So if you're feeling stuck and creative blocks, look outside of yourself for some inspiration, or maybe even if you do decide to go into the past, think of the past things that you wanted to do, things that you left undone, but not if they didn't work. It's like, okay, do I have enough knowledge and wisdom and drive to reactivate those gifts, reintroduce those creative ventures in the present moment? But you're not allowing yourself to see it that way. So, on the flip side, if you have experienced dis-ease in your body, physically, mentally, emotionally, psychically, breakups, inability, or lack of creativity, that's showing you that you just need to flip that energy. Flip that energy so you can really stand on solid ground. And you're like, this looks like a house. It even looks like a tent or a teepee. You have to plant that on solid ground to get that solid footing so that, it can kind of point to the sun, point to the stars and the skies, and lead you in the right direction, trusting your spirit, your higher self, your crown, that God energy within you. But if you still want to be stuck and you still don't want to move forward and you still don't want to trust yourself, things are still left unknown. You're going to keep repeating it over and over again. But spirit knows. And with this next symbol underneath, it's still a little upside down, but it looks like a tree is forming. If you're deciding to finally replant the seeds or ground yourself in that energy, the roots are forming, grounding your energy. But look, it's not bearing any fruits right now because you have to rebuild. You have to start from scratch. The way that this symbol is supposed to be, your tree it's already rooted in the ground. You don't need to see what's underneath the ground. You don't need to see what's from the past and how you built it. You just have to let it rise up. So when it's time, springtime or your summertime, that's when you'll start to see the fruits of your labor. But you have to be present enough to actually start the process and sowing the seeds so that you can allow things to grow in divine timing. Ain't nobody sitting around waiting and watching the tree grow. That's not fun. But with this symbol, it's supposed to be in this direction. It's talking about connection with the gods, awakening, higher vibration, and protection. So even though you can't see these things, you can't see the gods, you can't see all the manifestations and the awakening, you can feel it. You can trust that something is different. There's some type of shift going on. I'm not sure what it is, but pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to those deja vus and daydreams that you may have, different nudges that you may have. And I don't know why I keep saying nudges, but maybe that's the way you understand it. But on the flip side, if you're not grounded enough and you're still living in the past, then you may experience it as a hidden danger or loss of higher vibration. So that fear, worry, doubt that comes up, yes, it lowers your vibration, it lowers your immune system, and it can bring that dis-ease or pain or physical issues into your life because your vibration is low. You're letting all this lower vibration stuff consume you to the point it's taking over and it's affecting your nervous system. It's affecting your appetite. It's affecting your relationships. It's affecting how you move forward, being the star you're supposed to be. So when you come through that information, that energy, it's like, okay, X marks the spot. Maybe even that spot, that pot of gold is at the end of the rainbow. It's like, okay, I know where that rainbow ends. Now I need to go claim my gold, my manifestations, my money, the things that you have been now hopefully trying to draw to you from the present moment or the future, not the past. But it's kind of sideways. So it's just like part of you wants to go to the past, part of you wants to jump to the future instead of being present in the moment. So make sure you're not 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You have to have 10 toes down right now, here, now, be present. So the way that this symbol is supposed to be is this way. You're here right now. Gift, giving, generosity, magical exchange, honor, and sacrifice. So sacrifice could mean you're sacrificing the old story. You're sacrificing the old information that no longer serves you. You're letting that go. You don't need it no more. That timeline doesn't exist anymore. But on the flip side, you may focus too much on, it says influence buying. So let's say it may be some type of addiction. Someone may have an addiction that when they're going through stuff and they feel stuck and blocked, the way that they soothe themselves is through impulse buying or shopping. Um, yeah, greed, loneliness, dependence, and over sacrifice, making you feel like you have to do and go above and beyond to kind of distract yourself or feel like you're accomplishing something, but it might not be exactly what you want to do or desire to do because you've been stuck in this rut for so long. You're like, I got to do something. But is it really what you want? So I want you to pay attention to this message, meditate on it, trust your inner knowing, your inner nudges, call on your spirit team for additional guidance if you need to. And as I mentioned, I will try to put these to the side and take a picture of them. I'm going to try. I'm not making no promises. even the ones that were upside down, that were unseen or unknown, I'm going to show you exactly what they look like upright, because hopefully by you seeing this message, you will be able to shift that energy and turn it around. And you can also take the picture and do, like, I think Google Lens, or even ask ChatGPT to interpret these rooms and the placements that they're in, and see what the deeper message is for you specifically, because this is a collective reading, a collective tribe reading. So there may be some that's for you, and then others that's not for you. And if you didn't know ChatGPT could do that, then you better you better figure it out. You better go see for yourself. I might even take a picture of it and ask my Soul Spark ChatGPT to, give me a different interpretation, because maybe it's something else that I need to see that I wasn't picking up on intuitively. So let's get a little clarity, confirmation, or a sign from the African Goddess Rising deck. So, yeah, you can see that. Let's see. I'm going to pull 2 cards. I kept hearing 2 or 3, but I'm going to pull 2. And I may just show you what's at the bottom of the deck. 2 or 3. It said 2 or 3. So, when I say it said, in my mind, I heard 2 or 3. So I had the final say. I'll see how that goes. Give me some clarity, confirmation, or sign regarding this rune message to assist my tribe in moving forward. Did I tell you? Let me see. Did I tell you that final rune? Oh, wait a minute. I don't know if I told you the message for this one. Huh. I'm glad I see. I'm saying stop. Stop. Put your hands up. So this message, moving into the potential future. Let's see, which way is it facing? Okay, so it's supposed to look like, in the right direction, it will look like a P with a little point at the top, just a P. Yeah, it will look more like a P to me than a D. I'll say it looked like a P. Reactive force, sex, eroticism. Oh, geez. Compulsion, transformation. So as I mentioned, something about a child or offspring. It could be giving birth to a new idea. Maybe some of you are manifesting through sexual energies. I don't know. That's your business. But just try not to be compulsive with that, because you could be going through a transformation and that energy could be really strong, but you want to be able to practice different ways of manifesting, not just through sex magic. But that's your business. The flip side could be, well, it wasn't flipped around. I feel like this one was this way. Oh, you know what? Let me see. No, it was upside down, because the way it was facing, it looked like a 4 versus a P. So it was upside down. So pay attention to that, because the flip side is danger, betrayal, conflict with the opposite sex, and defenselessness, especially if you're living in the past. If that's something you need to heal, because that's the second time that betrayal came up. So pay attention if you're living in the past when it comes to betrayal, with someone of the opposite sex or conflict. It could be a boss, it could be in a past relationship, it could be a family member. But if you're always thinking that there's danger or mistrust, then you need to heal that so you can move forward. Ask yourself, how do I desire to move forward? How can I heal this? How can I give myself closure so that I am in alignment with what is for my highest good? So pay attention to that. Yes, my bad for forgetting that one, y'all. Let's see. Give me some clarity and confirmation on how the tribe can move forward. Move forward when healing or releasing these energies around mistrust or betrayal. How to move forward. Okay. So the first card is alchemy. And remember I said, okay, oh, I just got chills. Remember I said, if you flip this one upright, it's like a solid foundation, a solid grounding, and it's pointing up towards the sky, the sun, the stars. Look at this image. Look at that. You see that? And it's pointing to the sun, the sky, the stars. So you have to be the alchemist in your life. Oh my gosh, I got chills. You have to be the alchemist. An alchemist can take something and make it into something else, whether it's old, stale energy, old timelines. Take that pain and turn it into passion, pleasure, purpose. Only you can do that. And you see her, she's like, yes, she's sexy. Yes, turn that energy, transmute it, and turn it into light. You can do it. Queen Nefertiti. Let's see. Number 38. You add that 3 and that 8 together. Oh, I was supposed to just pull the card. You add that 3 and that 8 together, you got 11. Master number 11. Pay attention to 11s. Okay. You are, what's that say? Worthiness? Yes, you are worthy. You are worthy of the greatness that you desire. Ooh, I can't see her. You see her? She got all of this abundance around her. You are worthy. Don't worry about what happened in the past. Don't worry about what didn't happen in the past. Don't worry about what you didn't get, or the people that didn't have your back, or the people that took advantage of you. You learned your lessons. You received your blessings from that. And that's more wisdom. That's more knowledge. That's boundaries. So just know that you are worthy and you can move forward. Believe in yourself. Yeah, she abundant. Look at these. Look at these little jugs. Look at these jugs. I want to show you a up close picture. She is pouring into her own cups. Like, I don't need nobody else to pour into my cups for me. I got this. I got enough abundance and wealth to pour into all of my cups, and I can share a cup with you if you want me to. Look at that. And then the bottom of the deck. And they all upright. Now this one says storms, but I don't want you to think that means a storm is coming in your life. Look at it as moving forward. All of that chaos, all of those stories, all of those timelines. You are the alchemist. You are the one that's washing away and clearing away all of that energy that no longer serves you. You are coming out more powerful than ever before. And that's using your voice. Look at that blue in this picture. Your throat, your voice chakra, your words, your breath. Look at all those coins or rings around her. She making magic happen. And I'm gonna read what the deck says, but you don't know about that Oya energy? Child, people ain't gonna want to mess with you. But use it in a healthy way. Don't use that power and cause no pain to nobody else because of what people might have done to you. Let's see, and they all upright as I mentioned, so you can get the job done. It is time with Nefertiti. Let's get her on the screen. Let's let you see her. It is time. You turn everything that life throws your way into gold. You are on the path to fulfilling your purpose. You are an alchemist. You have the power to bend universal energy. I'm trying not to cover my face completely. Dare to transmute, lead into gold. Dare to transmute. I said lead. Lead. Dare to transmute lead into gold by shifting from fear to love. Let's mess. The camera's messing with it. I gotta. Let's see. Okay. Everything you desire exists in some form of loving energy. Match this frequency. See it in your mind's eye first. Imagine it. I am loved fully. What does it look like, taste, or smell like to be loved unconditionally? I am happy and healthy. See it. I am a money magnet. The magnet. I told you, the magnet. I am the money magnet. What does it feel like? The goddess declaration. Everything I touch turns to gold. The page number is 77. So pay attention to angel number 77. If you've been seeing sevens around, pay attention. Let's see, the present moment. You have Atiti. I don't know if that's how you really pronounce her name. Atiti. Stop hiding, shrinking, and playing small. Stand tall like the majestic sycamore tree. The tree. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Jeez Louise. But even if you look at how, okay, so remember when I said this was upside down? Look at the symbol. So you see this in the middle, and then you got the two pots on the side. Child, I can't make this up. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Okay, let me finish reading. Where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at? You are mighty. Life does not need to be perfect for you to embrace your own perfection. You matter. Worthiness is in your veins. Accept yourself now. Your birth certificate says that we need your overflowing magic, joy, and vulnerability. And most importantly, we need you. You are deserving and worthy. The beautiful parts of you that everyone likes are worth loving. The part that you or others dislike are worth loving too. Your creator loves you unconditionally. The declaration is, I matter. Now moving into, and this one's kind of going backwards. So it's 14 and then 13, but that's okay. So for Oya, let's get Oya on the screen. The winds of change are in motion. Into every life, a little rain must fall. Personal storms clear away the old, I told you. Sometimes change moves slowly. At other times, change is swift. What would you like to change? If you are not actively changing it, you are choosing it. To make shift happen, focus on what you want. Stop giving energy to what is not working. I told you that too. The biggest thing holding you back is you. If you want people and life to treat you better, you go first. You go through that door first. If you attract betrayals, oh my goodness, betrayals. If you attract betrayals, stress, and strife, the common denominator is you. Beating yourself up is self harm. Feel your feelings, honor your journey, tell yourself the truth, and practice self compassion. Goddess declaration is I make shift happen. Bam. Now I'm going to end this channel, reading, whatever, on that note. If you haven't already, please like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend's friend, whatever you need to do. The main readings are Sundays and Wednesdays, but I do little pop-ins and check-ins every now and again, like this one, because I felt guided to. I hope this message resonated. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, I forgot. Think, speak, act to create. Now I'm gone.